First of all, I want to say a shout out to Jesse Field, to Edward Anderson, to Marty McFly, and others in our little think tank group, uh, and the rest of you out there who I may have forgotten. But we're coming up with a good idea. Actually, we came up with a good, not even good idea, but just we are plotting, we are predicting the next attack of those who are hating on individuals, especially brothers who are traveling, who are doing their own thing, who are leaving the community, who are going SYSBM. Shout out to all of you guys. So when all these other haters, these other individuals who are against the brothers' autonomy of BMs especially, or men in general, they're going to come up with this next attack. And you heard it here first. Others have said it backstage, but I'm saying it here first. Oh, you don't want to stay in the community? You don't want to help me take care of Keisha? Oh, you don't want to clean up my mess, huh? Oh, okay. You want to follow behind me, huh? Well, you're cheating the game, man. You're cheating the game. That is what they're going to come up with next. So be prepared for individuals accusing you. And once they run out of the, oh, you're part of the Rainbow Squad. Ah, yeah. You're part of that, or you're part of the Tricking Squad, or something even more heinous. Once they get rid of all those ad hominems, or all those ad hominems become nullified, they're going to accuse you of cheating the game. Now, I'm here to tell you how to cheat the game. Yes, I am yes, I'm pro tricking too, but I don't trick personally. But I am pro cheating when it comes to the game. Because quite frankly, the game is rigged for you, particularly men, and especially men who are about something not to win. I mean, we've seen it here in the States. But overseas, let me stop spoiling. I'm not good when it comes to spoiling stuff. First of all, there you go. The first way to cheat the game is to simply go overseas. There you go. We've been seeing the advent of the passport bros. I mean, they've been around for some time, let's be honest. And even before passport bros on the internet was a thing, there were brothers and men in general taking their passports and taking their talents to South Beach or South Tahiti or South fill in the blank wherever, Colombia, Brazil. I like some of the more off the beaten locations where not a lot of passport pookies and baby's kids who are doing the weekend warrior thing are going. That's just me. And that's how you can especially cheat the game. So going overseas in general, that's one way to cheat the game. But the best way to cheat the game is to go where no other brother has gone before. See, that's how you really cheat the game. And particularly places where brothers, particularly baby's kids and passport pookies, are nowhere to be found. The list, I mean, you can come up with a list of places where you won't find these baby kids. And anyway, that's one way to cheat the game. Second way to cheat the game, I just hinted at it before, go SYSBM. And that doesn't mean necessarily date outside your race, although, I mean, let's be honest. With some brothers out there, the only way they're going to get some McLovinson this weekend, tonight, whenever, is if they go outside the community, if they go outside the hood. And because, let's be honest, yes, there are good sisters out there who, okay, let's just be honest. There are good sisters out there, but a lot of them date outside the race. No fault of their own, but I'm just saying. So you brothers out there, you can't just all of a sudden just, hold your Jimmy all day. No, we aren't going to do that. I'm not going to deprive brothers of doing that. Go outside the race. Go outside the culture. Even if you prefer sisters, just make sure that the bone Keisha, shark Keisha, is not your only choice. Because, I mean, let's be honest, when she's hungry, she's usually hungry for Pookie and Ray Ray. Hungry in a good way. But when she's hungry and angry, wanting to bait a box, after Pookie and Ray Ray are done with her, then she's going to come after you. And you, trust me, despite all the SBEing some of these other guys are doing with the communitized queens, you don't want any part of Sharkeisha when she's hungry. I'm just saying. Or hangry, I should say. Also, the third way to cheat the game is, well, doing what I just did, which is probably the reason why I'm not in the most presentable look right now. But nonetheless, the results show when you work out. Yes, working out is a way to cheat the game. Now, a lot of these guys will go overseas, and I've seen some passport pros, and no disrespect to you guys, but let's be honest. You all had a kink in your armor and the way you look physically. And I'm not saying that just to say, oh, you guys look lame, you guys... No. I'm saying this as a way to get rid of all inadequacies or inconsistencies, inefficiencies. That's the word I'm looking for. You got to get rid of all inefficiencies to make sure that you are the best man possible, and then have the same society treat you like crap so that when you go overseas, you know that you'll actually get attention, you actually get on point, and then you actually be able to cheat the game successfully. And remember, a lot of these things that are done, that I'm recommending, when doing them in combination, just like a cheat code, just like the Game Genie Game Strike, when you use more than one, the better the experience will be, and the more you'll be able to cheat the game. Say, for instance, and back to the example of improving yourself, just to find out that you're still treated like crap in the States. Listen to Austin Holloman. I mean, he did all the stuff that society and the red pill and the PUA guys and the pickup sticks guys and the pickup pills guys. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they told him to do that. He did that, and the results were marginal at best. So he went overseas, and the rest is history. Now, what I like to do personally, here's the cheat code combination I like doing, which is going to lead to number 4. Good segue. So, it's Friday night, right? What are you going to do Friday night, right? You're going to do 1, 2, 3 things. Either one, you're going to hold your own. You're gonna have fun with yourself. You want to have fun with yourself? Really? Nobody wants to have fun with themselves. I mean, especially not guys. I mean, I'm sure girls love having fun with themselves. It's a bit different. But if I was a girl, come on, let's be honest. But guys do not want to have fun with themselves. So they go to a particular establishment in order to seek fun, which we're going to go there. But the third thing I like to do is when the majority of the guys are doing number 2, which is what I'm about to talk about, option 2, I basically like to go to the gym, which saves me money, saves me stress, and make sure that my physical part is on point so I can cheat the game so that down the line, when I find a place, when it's on point, and when women are not afraid to have choosing signals, it makes the game that much easier. Hell, it makes it not even a game. It makes it just normal. It makes it reality. It just makes it just chilled and laid back, all right? But what do a lot of guys do in that second option that I'm going to tell you not to do if you want to cheat the game? Go club! Everybody go club! Well, me and my boy were at club. There was one time at club. Shorty at club. We meet at club. Enough with the clubs. That's how they get you. That's how they make sure. First of all, that's how people who don't want you to do anything basically distract you. Like, hey guys, it's a club. It's a nightclub. Go to Bounce nightclub. Bounce and Bob and Swag and Thag and Thought and Box. Here's your nightclub because that's your brother, right? Your brother. Brothers only meet girls at club, right? Wrong. And that is how you've been cheated. That's how I've been cheated. That's how all of us have been cheated, regardless of race. Friday and Saturday nights especially. Wouldn't you rather be doing something or someone, let's just be honest, or something better at the very least, even not someone, something that you actually enjoy instead of loud music at a freaking nightclub? If you can resist that nightclub alone, if you can resist nightclubs alone, you are cheating the game. Especially if you use that nightclub to do something productive, such as making money, which, I mean, yes, you can include that as cheating the game, but let's be honest. People who are listening to this video at this point are people who are already making a decent amount of money, so I'm not going to even include that. That should come standard. That's a prerequisite to cheating the game 401. Prerequisites include not being a broke homosexual baby kid. All right? So if you're that, you may want to go back to some simple stuff, or maybe stick to that game and swag. Maybe that's working for you. Apparently, it worked for Austin Holland when he was a broker. It apparently works for a lot of guys when they're a broker versus when they get some money and it's like, see, that's the thing. Which is why I say go overseas or you go deal with a culture of women who actually appreciate guys a little bit of coin. With what guys? With what people? A J, an O, and a B. Meaning a job, their own spot, and their own meaning of transportation. But the ultimate way to cheat the game is to essentially, and did we just end in a tie? Yep, we just tied it. Oh, great. All right. So the game is ending in a tie, folks. All right, there you go. Sports Center. Stop. All right. The ultimate way to cheat the game is to deprive little girls' attention or modern women attention. There you go. Now, you got women who know how to act right, women who know what they want, women who are mature, who have femininity, or at the very least have cooperation and are willing to work with you on your program and whatnot. But a lot of these guys, a lot of these passport bros, a lot of guys who are just seeking the country, or they're just putting stories about, oh man, why am I dealing with modern women? Modern women, you modern women, you modern. You want to deal with modern women because you, for some reason, want the bad B. It's like these modern women, they want the Pookie and Ray Ray or Brad and Shad, but you want the modern women as well. So, I mean, I don't see what's any different except that the women are being more successful in the younger stages when it comes to getting the bad boy versus these average guys wanting the bad girls. Stop messing with these bad girls, these modern women. And I'm not saying get on some homely women. So I'm not saying do that. But there is a thing to be said about the kind of women a lot of these guys want. And that's the thing. With me, it was like, and that's for me personally, a lot of people say, well, Xanatos, why don't you like girls with big butts? I need a girl who's thick with a butt. I need to make it jiggle. For me personally, that is a sign. Big butts, curvy, thick women, that particularly 2020s thick, hell, 2000s thick. That to me is a sign of a modern woman, a little girl, quote unquote. I'm talking about the Romulus definition of modern. Shout out to him. And well, yeah, modern women, Captain Samus, rest in peace. Little girl definition, Romulus, shout out to him. So, but nonetheless, you get the idea. I'd rather have my chicks who don't need to show this, unless they're Latina. But hey, other than that, look, a lot of these guys. That's the reason. That's personally why. It's not even the butt itself or the thickness itself. It's the character that comes along with it. Yes, I'm stealing an MLK phrase. But nonetheless, a lot of these guys who are wondering how to cheat the game, here you go. Here's some free game. Take it or leave it. Everyone else out there, always bet on X. Oh, yeah. And for those who made it to the end of the video, check out the link below of the interview I did with Sigmund Jones and Kirigakura Jones on my experiences overseas so far. So check it out. Everyone else out there, always bet on X.